This year I really want to improve my character animation skills, so I decided to create new animation exercises that tie into the other tutorials that I make. Recently I made a modeling tutorial about this frost bow and arrow and made this animation sequence using it.
Ready, go!
For the basis of this animation, I decided to try something new and built the structure through sound effects. So I would go into my bank of sound effects and import the relevant ones into DaVinci Resolve to build the kind of rhythm that I wanted. Since this is a fighting animation, there were a lot of whooshes and impact hits. Whooshes would tell me when the character is in movement, and impact hits would tell me when the character is striking. This was my initial construct. With the sound effect storyboard done, I would import it into a new Blender scene and from there begin the animation process by posing the character's key poses and aligning them with their impact hits. For the camera angle, this time I wanted to emulate a 2D platformer look. With the targets and Samus's up air here, you can clearly see that this is inspired by Super Smash Bros. You can also see there's no splining in my animation. I wanted to animate on 2s or 3s rather than having a smooth animation on 1s. That's why when it comes to the shading, I went with flat colors instead of a fully shaded look. I used emission shaders rather than the principal BSDF. Animation on 2s looks much better with a cell shaded style. That's also why I gave my character a black outline with the inverted hull method. Even the light on the ground effect isn't done with a normal light object. It's a circle gradient with its coordinates linked to an empty object that is parented to the rig's torso bone to follow it automatically. For the VFX, I made a few like the tornado kick effect and the Super Smash Bros. Blast Zone effect, but the rest came from 2D VFX packs that I've purchased years ago. Sometimes it's good to use pre-made ones to save time on a project. When all was said and done, I imported my final clip into DaVinci Resolve, and from there added a small camera shake effect and a light raise effect to give the animation a bit more glow, and in the end, modified the final sound effect tracks to adapt to some new timing adjustments I made during the animation. I really enjoyed working on this small animation project. I know I can do even better and will definitely keep honing on those animation skills this year. If you have any questions about this process, leave a question in the comment section below and I'll get to you as fast as I can. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.